Good morning, YouTube. Josiah is back. Hey, so I guess over the last year, when I first joined the army, when I first got in, I had a lot of questions. I was doubting a lot of things. I had no clue what my first duty station, what that really even was. I knew a little bit about basic training. I knew a little bit about AIT. I knew nothing about what my GAT scores were, about my ASVAB, how that would affect me later. I knew nothing about the army life, and I do understand that there's a lot of channels out there um, that are they're very informative about the army life, but from my what I've seen, most of those channels are Art Jizzle for one. He's a great dude, very informative on what's going on and how life is for him. But that's NCO. It's a whole lot different for lower enlisted. Um, It's just because a lot of us are put in barracks, a lot of us are put in different housing. We lead a different life as far as the chain of command goes. Um, we take orders and commands from everybody above us. It's just a whole different life, and whole different life than the commissioned officers and stuff. So I thought I'd kind of give you guys a little brief on, if you guys had any questions on any of this, because I know when I first enlisted, I was searching YouTube just looking for something that would help me out, and that would help me understand a little bit about what I was getting into, but I didn't find anything. I found out a lot about the PT and I don't know, just the big points, APFTs, stuff like that. But I never found anything that actually told me about what it was going to be like. And from duty station to duty station, it'll change. It will change. But if you're a lower enlisted, private to specialist, it's going to be kind of the same. The way you're gonna take the things that are going to change from duty station to duty station are different standards. Some standards are going to be different from different unit to different unit. So it's difficult like to completely explain how it's all going to be, but I kind of wanted to give you guys an overview, on how it is for me. So when I first enlisted, I was sent to Fort Leonard Wood for basic training. I did basic training there. It was beautiful. I hated basic training. I was with a 14th MP. I was with the one station unit training with the MPs there, and then I moved just right down the street. I moved to Alpha 58 Trans, which is it's probably one of the biggest schools for 88 mics. So because I'm an 80 mic, so I went there. I did my AIT there. I passed, did everything cool. Then I was stationed with the 25th Infantry Division in Hawaii, and it's pretty relaxed here, honestly. But the standards for the army is all the same. The respect, the discipline, selfless service, personal courage, all that is still the same. And I'm thoroughly enjoying my time where I'm stationed. Um, but when I got here, the biggest thing that surprised me, I didn't know how to like even react to a lot of this. I had knew nothing about my first duty station. How it was going to be, how I should react, how I should treat it, and that's kind of the major key for this video is like, you know, right now, who if you're joining the army and you're watching this because you had the same like questions I did going in, you're like, what am I getting into? What was going to happen? This is just going to go a little farther than that. I made a video about the ASVAB right before I joined, because the ASVAB is a highly overrated. Everybody thinks it's super hard. A lot of people fail it. It's a joke. It's a joke. That test is for eighth grade. Like that's why I made that video, because everybody was overreacting. Like, oh, this is the hardest test I ever took. This is this, that, and the other, and it's not. And that's why I'm making this video as well, because people, they may have some misconceptions before they even join. Misconceptions on, oh, where I'm going, what I'm going to be doing. Hey, this is what's going to happen. I'm in the business, and now I'd like to pass on to you guys, exactly kind of what happens. and how you should expect it, how you should react to it. And so if you guys like, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. If you guys have any questions, go ahead in the comments, post a comment. I read all the comments. So I have very few subscribers right now anyway, but like I read all the comments. I'll be more than happy to communicate on a one-on-one basis, help you guys out, kind of get you guys more prepared, I guess, on what what's like getting in to the military and as a lower enlisted, and how to expect a lot of things. I know from what I learned, I didn't screw too much up, but I did have some problems with some things. And hopefully this video, you guys, you'll like it, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions whatsoever, I'd be more than happy to answer those. But I guess the key point I'm trying to hit on for this video is that it's serious. It's really serious, especially the first duty station. This may sound kind of stupid, but if you've already been through basic training or you're in AIT and watching this, your first duty station is more serious than that. And not because it is going to be more relaxed. That's a given. It's going to be more relaxed than TRADOC, but it's also, it demands much more. It demands you know what you've been taught. It demands you know your Army discipline, you know respect, and every Monday you show up clean. It's just little things given. Like they always told us, right place, right time, right uniform. So it's very simple, but I knew I was questioning myself, like, what's going to happen? How's this work for me when I joined? So I'm sure that there's someone out there that has the same question. I just want to help them out with that. So pretty much go ahead, like, subscribe, and if you guys have any questions, post in the comments. I read all comments, and I'll be back with another video in about a couple days.